Good day, class. How are you today? Great. Grade 7, please stand up. And Mr. Secretary, President, kindly lead the prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay. Before you take your seat, kindly arrange your chairs. Pick up some pieces of papers and throw it in the trash bin outside. And go back inside the classroom for we are about to start our class discussion. Okay? Mr. Secretary, kindly check the attendance and give it to me later. Are you now ready? Great. But before that, I would like to recall first our topic last meeting. Who can still remember our previous lesson? Yes, Miss Beto. Exactly, it's all about physical fitness. So what do we mean by physical fitness again, class? Yes, Miss Neron. Correct. Physical fitness is our body's ability to function effectively and efficiently without undue fatigue in any work or activities. Very good, class. We've also discussed the 5 health-related fitness components. What are those? Give one. Muscular strength. Very good. Another one. Muscular endurance. The third one is cardiovascular endurance. The fourth one. Flexibility. Very good. And the last one is exactly, the body composition. It seems that you really understand our previous lesson. Now, are you ready for our new lesson this morning? Okay, but before that, grade 7, we will have a game first. And we will call this game Fix Me. So I need only 2 volunteers from the class, and all they have to do is to look at the picture and arrange those scrambled letters below the picture to form the correct word or answer. Am I clear? Okay. Who wants to volunteer? Yes, Miss Gonzalez and Miss De La Cruz. First picture. Miss Gonzalez. Training. Let's see if it is training. Exactly, it is training. Second picture. Miss De La Cruz, it is your chance to answer because Miss Gonzalez answered the first picture. What word can you form? Improvement. Let's see if it is improvement. Exactly. Very good, Miss De La Cruz. You may now take your seat. So class, those words from our activity are related to our topic this morning. Because our topic this morning is all about the principle of fitness training. We have 5 principles of fitness training to be discussed today. But before we go on to that 5 principle, let us all find out what is basic training principle. Okay, Reynal, kindly read. Thank you. You may now take your seat. Okay, basic training principle class will serve as our guide or in designing for us to design and training program that is safe and effective. Do you copy? Am I clear? Okay, now that you've already know the meaning of basic training principle, let us move on to the discussion of 5 principles of fitness training. First principle is the principle of overload. Yes, Kay, kindly read. Thank you so much. You may now take your seat. So, principle of overload class, from the word itself, we must put our bodies into more stress in order for adaptive changes to be made or in order for our body to improve. Am I clear? Like, for example, class, if improvement in muscular strength is the goal, the muscle must be exercised with a greater weight than normal. Do you copy? Okay. Next principle, we have the principle of specificity. Yes, Kyle, kindly read. Thank you so much. You may now take your seat. So in principle of specificity class, it only tells us to be specific to the goal that we set to achieve. Okay. Like for example, if you want to develop the cardiovascular endurance, you must set a training program that primarily utilizes a specific energy system. Like for example, walking, running, and cycling. Very good. So now, any questions so far for principle of specificity? Okay, if there's none, let's move on to the principle of progression. Okay. Okay, Marlo, kindly read. Thank you, Marlo. You may now take your seat. So in principle of progression class, we must know how to plan or set our training program from simple and gradually increase into a complex one. Like for example, if you want to improve your cardiorespiratory endurance, you can do a training program by jogging 2 kilometer distance with a moderate level of intensity. Then the next week, you can increase the distance into 2.5 kilometers with the same level of intensity. Week by week class, overload can be adjusted until the desired level of fitness is attained. Do you understand? Who can give some more example about the principle of progression? Yes, Reynald. Aha, very good. Some more example, class. Oh, if there's none, let's move on to the fourth principle, which is the principle of variation. So in principle of, okay, who can read? Yes, Chaya. Thank you. You may now take your seat. Principle of variation class adds spice to our training. Why do I say so? Because it helps you become motivated. It helps your exercise regime fresh. Like for example, alternating hard workouts into simple workouts or easier workouts, or running in different locations in your community are some ways to introduce variability into one's fitness program. Always remember, class, that principle of variation wants to lessen the boredom that we feel while we are doing the activity or training. Any more question? If there's none, let's proceed to the last one. Principle of recovery. Yes, John R., kindly read. Thank you so much. You may now take your seat. So always keep in mind, class, that our body needs rest too. Even robots have the possibility to run out of energy. We human has the big possibility to running out of our energy. We need to rest our body for us to adapt to a certain exercises or for us to recover. Like for example, class, an individual may work one day, may work on improving his or her upper body strength, and the next day, he or she will rest and continue the exercises the next day. Because class, researchers also found out that working out 7 days of the week can increase the risk of injury. So we must be careful, class. So, any more clarification or question from the class about the last principle? Okay, yes. Absolutely, yes. Sleeping is very crucial for recovery. Together with nutrition, hydration, and massage, and many other more. Am I clear? Okay, thank you so much. These 5 principles are my reference of this is the book is our book. Okay, but in internet I found another principle which is for me very important in starting and ending our training, which is the warm up and the cool down principle. So in warm up class, getting our body ready for exercising. So grade 7, can you please stand up? I will going to introduce only 3 warm up exercises. So first is, okay, follow me. Head rotation. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next is the hand rotation. 1, 2, grade 7 execute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and the last one is what we call this? And the last one that I will going to introduce to you is the hip rotation. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you may now take your seat, grade 7. Okay, now, for the cool down, it returns our body or returning our body to a normal resting state. Do you copy? Okay. kindly stand up again. I will introduce to you three cool down exercises. So first is the shaking of hands from side, front, up, execute, grade 7, and down. Okay, next is the rotation of our foot. 2 and 1 from the left to the left. 2 and 1. Next is the inhale and exhale. We must never forget the inhale and exhale in the last part of our exercises or training. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, shout, huh. Inhale, and shout, huh. Very good. You may now take your seat. So, class, any question or clarification about the training principles that I've discussed? Okay, if there is none, I have here an activity prepared for you to, for me to measure if you really understood what I discussed to you this morning. All you have to do is to answer this statement or question that I prepared, and I will give extra point to those who can answer first and correctly. Okay? First question, it is the basic of all fitness training principle. Yes, Reynal. It is overload. Yes, correct. It is overload. Second, training with a specific energy and specific muscle groups in order for them to improve. Yes, Francine. Let's see if it is specificity. Exactly. It is specificity. Third one, it indicates that load could be increased gradually over time to remain effective and safe for best result. Yes, Kyle. Progression. Very good. Brilliant, class. I was impressed. Thank you. Thank you so much. It seems that you are really listening to my class. So the fourth one, it maintains individual interest and provides a change of pace while still making progress toward desired goals. Yes, Marlo? Variation. Very good. Number 5, incorporating time to rest into the fitness program aids the body in this effort. Yes. Veto. Recovery. Let's see. Very good. It is recovery. Now, it seems that you really understood the different principles of fitness training. My question now is, what is the purpose? Why we need to understand those training principles? Yes, Kyle. Very good. For us to design a safe and effective training program. Thank you. And the next question is, what are the 6 principles of fitness training that I introduced to you? Okay. Overload, specificity, recovery, progression, variation, and the warm-up and cool down. Very good. Now I know that you really understand and you are really listening to my discussion. Okay, now any more questions from the class before we proceed to the evaluation? Okay, if there's none, kindly get 1/4 grade 7 and answer this for 10 minutes. The timer starts now. 5 minutes left, grade 7. 2 minutes left. Okay, grade 7, time is up, ball pen's up, exchange paper. And we will check if you got a correct answer. Okay, number 1, letter C. Number 2, letter B. Number 3, letter C. Number 4, letter B. And number 5 is letter A. Okay, for 6 to 10, in any order: overload, specificity, progression, variation, and the recovery. It also be the warm up and cool down. Okay, who got the correct who got the perfect score? All right, very good, grade 7. How about 9? Whoa! By the way, what is the lowest score so far? 9. Wow, I was impressed. Thank you so much, grade 7. Okay, for your assignment, kindly take down notes and put it in your assignment notebook. In a one-off sheet of pad paper, write at least one example in every principle of fitness training. Do you copy? In a one-off sheet of pad paper, write at least one example in every principle of fitness training. Okay. Okay, do you copy? Okay. If you're already done writing your assignment, let's call it a day. Grade 7, class dismissed. Thank you so much.